if you want to know how I got this Kylie Jenner inspired makeup look by this photo here, I look nothing like it. Well done me. I tried my best. But, oh, that went dark. But, yeah, if you want to know how I got this really, really shit makeup look, try my best, whatever. Just, you know, keep watching the video and also brace yourself, because in like a second you're going to see me with no makeup on and looking very, very pale. So, yeah. Okay, so hair is out of the way. I've just used my normal moisturiser because even though, you know, Kylie does use a lot of highlight, her actual skin is quite matte, so I thought I'm just going to go with my normal one. First things first, I am obviously pale as shit. Now, I was going to fake tan, however, I don't really wear it. So I'm just going to wear something that pretty much covers my arms apart from my hands, so ignore how white my hands are going to look against my face. And then use a dark foundation. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum in dark beige. And I'm just going to put a fair bit of this on my face. I'm using a very damp beauty blender though, so I'm hoping that it's not going to look too cakey, but as per usual, I didn't plan this in advance, other than I sort of wrote down what I was going to use, but I'm just winging it. Okay, so I don't quite feel like my skin is like flawless yet. That is just with like one layer of the foundation, so I'm going to do another layer carefully because obviously I don't want to disrupt any of the foundation, but at the same time I do need it to be pretty full coverage. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking because this video is going to be long. So after I've caked all that on, look at the difference. I know that she does have a pretty stark highlight, so I'm just going to use my normal concealer, which is the MAC Pro Longwear in NC15, and I will just, you'll see where I'm putting it. Okay, so in my personal opinion, that is where Kylie's highlight is. And again, I always do the eyes last, so the concealer's just got time to sit. Okay, so for contour, it's not really that strong. It's more just sort of so her face still looks tanned after she's got all this highlight on. I mean, I am going to do a cream contour like because she's Kylie Jenner and it would be wrong. I'm going to use this colour right here just to go in my cheekbones, but also, I don't like saying it, but like slightly underneath, which kind of makes me want to vomit. But we'll just see how it pans out. Fingers crossed. Just to place it. I'm going to lift it up a bit as well. And obviously my forehead is massive compared to hers, so I'm going to go all the way around my hairline, a little bit underneath my lip. Holy shit, but this is a lot of makeup. I'm just going to put a little bit on my jawline as well. I wasn't gonna, but my face is pretty darn fat. So I like to put it on where I like my face to stop, and then drag it down my neck a little bit. After all that jazz, you are going to need to set it because it will slip and slide. I'm just going to use the Yves Rocher loose powder in, I think it's like transparent beige, so I don't know why it says transparent because it's not at all. So I'm not going to be putting this underneath my eyes, but I am going to use it to set the rest of my face. And then for under my eyes, I'm just going to use the Rimmel London Clear Complexion powder thingy, and this is transparent pretty much, so I do have to swim my brush in it quite a bit though to actually pick anything up, which is really annoying. Okay, moving on. The powder bronzer I'm going to use is actually from the Naked Flush palette. I think this is the native one. I'm just going to contour and also bronze because she's just very tanned, and naturally I am not. Do you want to push it kind of upwards as if it's blush as well, because when you look at a blush you can see that it is just kind of merged with a bronzer. So yeah. And also down the side of my nose, and blending it up to meet the eyebrow. This is just the MAC Dame blush, which is a lovely light pink colour, and just where I can see where the bronzer starts, I'm not even going to smile or anything, I'm just going to blend it into that. I was going to use Benefit High Beam underneath this, but I just can't be bothered. So I'm just going to use that highlight that is blatantly my favourite one. It's just from the Makeup Revolution Sugar and Spice Blush Palette. I'm a big fan. I'm just going to pop that on my cheekbones, slightly on my chin. She doesn't have it on a Cupid's bow, like right here, but she does have it just under where her nose finishes. And then I'm going to put a tiny bit on the tip of my nose, and just as my nose kind of turns into my forehead. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, more is more, so. Okay, so time for the eyeballs. I've just used my normal NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow primer, and then just to kind of set that and give it a good base colour, I'm going to use Enigma from the Makeup Revolution Iconic Pro palette. It will just kind of give us the pinky base as well, which is obviously what we're after. Okay, next, I'm just going to use Limit from the Urban Decay Naked 3, am I pointing at the right thing? No. The Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, just because obviously that palette is more rosy and pinky colours, so it is like a good, stop going out of focus. It is a good sort of transition shade if you are going for that sort of more rosy feel. I feel like this is going to be quite similar to my rosy makeup. What are you doing, light? And my fucking battery is gonna die. Yeah. Okay, so I'm also just gonna blend that out with the Sleek Rose Gold blush, which is just very similar to NARS Orgasm. Keep it looking nice and pink. I'm kind of blending this on the lid a tad as well, as you can see. I really don't understand what's happened to the lighting, but it's kind of really pissing me off. So I'm going to take Buzz from the Naked 3 palette. Let me just point. Do you like it? Great. And I'm just going to take that first and put that over my sort of lid base. Make it more metallic, and slightly darker. And I'm literally using my finger to blend that upwards. And I'm taking Dust from the same palette, which doesn't really come off all that pigmented, but it is sort of a lighter glittery pink colour, and that will lighten it up slightly as well as keeping it nice and glittery. Over top, I got this a fucking decade ago. It is the Barry M Fine Glitter Dust in number 8. It's basically just like a white glitter, and I'm just going to try and put a teeny tiny bit of it over the top of that, mainly just on my inner corner, TBH. Righty how. So I'm going to take this purple eyeshadow called Addicted from the Makeup Revolution Iconic Pro palette, and I'm just going to start to smudge that underneath my lower lash line, and then perhaps go over with the Rose Gold blush again. Because yeah, I can. I'm just using that Rose Gold blusher, blend out over the top of that purple. Because if you look closely, you can see it is slightly purple and more dark, but it obviously is very rosy. And then with my finger again, I'm just going to use that Buzz just to pat over that glitter to make it more pink, but it's still going to be nice and shimmery. I'm then going to use just a little angled brush and Blackheart from the Naked 3 palette. I'm not going to lift it up because I have 0 battery and I need to hurry up. Just to smoke out the top lash line a bit. You know, just, yeah. And then I'm going to add some mascara, and I'm just going to have to come back to you. I'm just going to do my normal eyebrows, and then I'll come and join you when it's time for lips. Okay, so after all that palaver, I'm just going to use the, what is this? It's a pink lip pencil, and obviously Oh, I've got foundation on my nose ring. I'm just going to overline them because it would not be a Kylie Jenner tutorial if I didn't. I also feel like this is getting like really dark now. I don't understand what's going on. But I'm just gonna go in. This was like literally £1 off Amazon. It's the Danima Long Lasting Lip Gloss. This is number 18. Colours aren't really true to what they come off as online, but they're more of like a liquid lipstick. Okay, so with some really shit lashes on, this is the finished makeup look. I didn't realise how blind I am until I have to put individual eyelashes on, so just ignore the hot mess that is on my eyelids. It didn't quite turn out how I wanted it to, but regardless, you know, it's alright, you know. I feel very tanned. I know that on camera I don't look very tanned, but like, can you see the difference? I'm going to stop rambling on. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up because it makes me happy. Or comment, whatever, not bothered. Why has that changed again to something else? Hold on for me a sec. For some reason my camera won't change off portrait, hence why my face looks so fucking white. Hopefully I can take a picture and it looks realistic to what I can actually see in the mirror because I am dark. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you again sometime in the near future. Bye!